everybody, this is Stacy. Welcome back to my channel. So I hope everybody's doing okay. I have a little project share. It's going to be also a tutorial type of deal. At least part of it will, and a little challenge for myself. So during this whole quarantine thing, I was been binge watching card makers, and I wanted to start making some cards. I also wanted to try some different papers and things and kind of build up my stamp collection a little bit. So I decided to subscribe to the Simon Says Stamp Card Kit of the Month, their little club dealie that they've got going on. And I am not sponsored by them, by the way. It's just something that personally that I wanted to do. And so I got the first kit. It is obviously going to be fall. So this came in the mail. And for those of you that are not card makers, that are not familiar with Simon Says Stamp, they have their own line of products, as well as they sell, you know, other folks' lines of products too. And in their card kit stuff, you will get a little mix of both. So in this one, you get a 6x8 stamp set. And this is every month. They do something very similar to this. So there's a 6x8 stamp set. And this is really cute with the little critters and pumpkins and different sayings and all of that. I like the nice big saying there. And so this is their brand. Okay, and then they sent these little stickers, little doggies and little kitties. And then they sent from Pink Fresh Studio, Puffy Alpha stickers. And I like these a lot. They have kind of this little, I don't know, embellishment on them. Really cute. And this is, let's see, this is 12 double-sided sheets of Simple Stories Cozy Days. This is a 6x8 paper pad. And so you've got some larger graphics and then some smaller ones. And then in the back, there's some cut-aparts. So there's 2 pages of cut-aparts. And then they also send you some Simon Says Stamp paper and envelopes and stuff to try, which is really great. So these are the envelopes, and the envelopes are self-sealing, so you don't have to lick them or wet them or anything. So they send an orange and a gold, and kind of this gold, kind of pearly, I don't know if the light, there we go, if the light will catch that, but it's kind of this yellowy gold pearly color, really pretty for fall colors, of course. Then they send you 3 pre-cut card bases. They're pre-cut and scored, so there's 3 of those in there. And then they also send you some different card stocks to try out. These 3 are from Simon Says Stamp, and they are 100-pound card stock, and there's a cream and like a chocolate and of course an orange. And this one is Nina White cardstock, which is heavy duty 110-pound cardstock. What I did was I got this and I saw this really cute paper and went, wow, that would make a really cute mini album, right? So it doesn't look like I'm gonna make cards, but I am gonna utilize a lot of this stuff. So I kind of challenged myself to come up with something for us, as far as, you know, mini albums go. For this little deal here, I am going to make a small mini album. I will be using the stamp set, so I'll keep that out. I'm gonna find somewhere to use these. These little guys, I don't think I'm gonna use, so we're gonna put these aside for now. I'm definitely using the envelopes. The cardstock, the pre-cut cards, I think I'm gonna save these for a different project. Definitely, obviously gonna use the cute paper. For this, I'm going to use the cream and the brown paper because I've got the yellow and orange already, and I don't wanna do 2 oranges, but I may use this for, you know, photo mats or something else. And not sure if I'm going to use this yet. Okay, so I want to talk about the cover really quick for this little project. Because I'm not making the cover on screen. I think most of you all know how to make covers for your mini albums. So what I am going to go over really quickly is just the size of the paper and whatnot. So this cover is, excuse me, 6 by 4.5. It has a 6 by 1 1/4 inch spine. So of course you're going to need 2 pieces of chipboard that measure 6 by 4 1/4, and then a piece of chipboard that measures 6 by 1 1/4. To cover the back side of this, my paper measurement on the outside was 8 by 12. And then when you open it up on the inside, it was 5 3/4 by 10.5. For the hinge, you are going to need, let's see, this first piece here is going to be 1.5 inches by 5.5. And you're going to want to score this at 3/8 and 1 1/8 inch hinge, or 1 1/8 inch. The second part of the stacking hinge, it measures 1 inch by 5.5, and you're going to want to score that at 3/8 and 5/8. So what that gives you is 1/4 inch in between, with a 3/8 inch, the actual hinge part. That's going to be that you're going to attach your page to. And so if you look, there will be 1/4 inch space between the cover and then your first page, and then 1/4 inch page, 1/4 inch page, 1/4 inch page, 1/4 inch. You get that, right? So it's gonna go right in here. I've said that. Let's move on to the pages. Pages are gonna be super easy. So the pages are basically, this is an 11 and a half, or 8.5 by, sorry, 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And real simple, you're gonna score right down the middle at 4 1/4, and then you're gonna flip it and score right down the middle at 5.5, okay? After we do that, we are going to, on the right side, you are going to cut out this. Now this is just a scrap piece so I can show you, but on the right side we're going to cut out this score line. I like to cut the score line completely out because once you score, it weakens the paper. And if you just cut along one side, not the other, or you cut straight down the middle of that score line, it leaves the paper kind of, it's just tattered and kind of fuzzy. So once you've done that, you've cut out your score line, then it's really simple. All we are going to do is fold these 2 flaps over, or I should say fold them under, and then you're going to fold the bottom up. So you're going to have something that looks like this. And then we are going to attach this to our spine piece. This is going to be the part that, the back side is going to be the part that is going to be attached to the spine. And so you're going to have a pocket. And then this is going to be your interactive piece this way. Okay. So this is a take on the pages that I like to do from Scrapbook Maven. I just altered the size and that's it. So this, when you open the book up, you'll have your first kind of fold open and interactive page. And then when you flip the page over, you're gonna have the pocket here on this side. Let me grab it. So again, we're gonna score at 4 1/4. And this is thick paper, so I'm gonna score it good. And then you're gonna rotate and score at 5 1/2. And then after I'm gonna do that to both here real quick. Okay, so there's that. Let me put this away. Ta-da. I think I'm gonna use, since my straight lines aren't so straight, I think I'm going to, we're gonna cut it this way. So I'm gonna line the wire up on either side, if I can see here. Okay, and then I'm going to cut just to the middle, or you can use scissors, and then we'll lift this up and move it over. And we'll plop it back down here. Okay, and then I will take a pair of scissors and I will cut this piece out. You do it after I fold it. That might work out better. And the same thing on this side. Okey-dokey. Put this away. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fold these in. Fold in this side. Now I can cut this a little more easily here. Be careful that you don't cut your page. And then we're gonna fold this up like so. And now we have our page here. And let me do this for the bottom side. And we'll cut this off. And then fold that. So, and then we'll, so again, here's my other page. And we want to make sure everything is going to fit nicely before we put our hinge in. Yeah, and that's just about perfect there, I do believe. I'm going to use my envelopes as pages as well. So what we need to do there, move this out of the way. We need to do there is seal up these envelopes. So we're gonna pull the tape off, or the release paper off of here, if I can. Or not, there we go. And then I'm going to take my paper trimmer and I'm just gonna cut the ends off. So let's see, I think I'm gonna do, let's see, I know I have to cut one end off to go to my hinge. Now let's grab a pencil. And we'll just make a mark there. Bum, bum. I think I will cut that off. There we go, that solves the problem, right? I believe. So everything is the same size if you're worried about that. Same thing on this side. Take a little bit off of there. Okay. All right. Okay, so now I have the option of resealing this or using it as a pocket. So I'm wondering if I want to do that or not as far as pockets go. Anyways, so you've seen now how I've used 2 of the pieces of paper from the kit and the 2 envelopes to make, these are now going to be my pages. So I will probably do something like this where I put the envelope, regular paper envelope, and put them in the book that way. So, all right, those are the pages. And I think the next thing we'll do is, this will be the next separate video. I'll show you how I'm going to use the stamps for decorating the front cover.